Get in the circle, man. When I'm reading this fucking book, it's a fucking shield. Get in the circle, man. You wanna fuck with me, buddy? Get in the fucking circle, man. Get in the fucking circle, man.
So I'm switching over mains to support Paladin for my Glavier, and I'll give you a few reasons why as to why I'm doing that, and why I think you should at least consider making a support ult. Since we just got a new Punika pass, I thought it would be a good time to encourage some newer and older players to pick support, and I'll give you a few reasons why. Oh, and by the way, the giveaway details are in the description below, so if you are interested in that, definitely go check that out. My first reason, and I think in my opinion the most important, saving time. Learning the mechanics for content you've never tried before and passing it over to your DPS characters is super valuable. I'm not saying that you should quit your DPS characters by any means, but I do think it's definitely worth making a support to join these sweaty parties in the first few weeks of new Legion raids, just so you can guarantee an experience in the raid. Whether you guys clear or not is really up to the party, but having the experience during the first week is really important. Just by bringing the experience back to your static, you can teach your static a lot about the raids. I mean, your chances of joining a pug as a support versus a DPS is infinitely higher. I'll tell you guys a bit about my experience with Vicus during the initial release. During the first 2 weeks, my static had a lot of scheduling issues, and so I wasn't able to find an actual static that could clear the whole thing until 2 weeks in. And I'll be honest with you, I tried a lot of pugs, but if you're a newer player who hasn't experienced the raiding culture in NA yet, it is fucking rough, man. People will ask you for clearing achievements and decline you if you don't have your full relic set. Semi-casual players like me, it's probably worth investing in an ult just so you can experience the raid. I mean, I don't think that this is really toxic, and this definitely isn't just an NA, but I had troubles finding even a learning party. I mean, I can totally understand players who don't want to risk a clear due to newer players. I'm just saying that it's really rough as a new DPS player, especially if you're new. If you're a support player though, you will be babied through the entire process. I mean, even if you fuck up, I've found that players tend to give support players more constructive criticism than just straight up threatening to kick them and just raging at them. I mean, this isn't always the case, but it's been pretty consistent with my experience so far. Number 2, learn what support skills look like and what it does. I mean, this one's pretty simple. I think if you make a support just to know what the class does and just feel their cycles, so that next time maybe when you need a heal and it's not coming, you probably know that it's just better to pot up instead. Honestly, I don't know what any of the support looked like or did before. I mean, like, be honest, like, do you know the skill when a paladin flips through the Bible like this? Like, you probably don't even know what it does. I mean, that skill reduces your damage and shields you, right? I thought it was just a DPS skill, so now every time I see a paladin use the skill, best believe I'm sprinting in that motherfucker. I mean, this also gives you a good cue of when you should be using your ultimate and familiarize yourself with buff icons, what they look like. It goes a long way with your journey in Lost Ark. Number 3, and my final point, it's cheaper than gearing a DPS class. To some, this might be really important. Gearing 6 DPS characters versus gearing 4 DPS characters and 2 supports will be significantly more expensive. I mean, if you're a free-to-play Andy and you want to enjoy all the skins that Lost Ark has to offer, I think it would be wiser to save your gold for crystals or skins. I mean, this one's pretty self-explanatory. It's one of the main reasons I'm switching over to support. This one's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, in conclusion, guys, I will be making a support dedicated for the community and helping some of the newer players out. When I do get my support high enough for Legion raids, I will be posting in our Discord to let you guys know when I'm offering my ambulance services. So go ahead and join in, the link down below. Some of you guys have already joined it, but we're pretty active. Come fuck around, come chat with the homie. I play on NA West, so if you see either one of these characters, come fuck with me. I mean, after all, it is a game. Enjoy it. Play it however the fuck you want to play it. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the love in all the videos. I got way more on the way, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video for your homie, and stay tuned. As always, I'll see you next week. Peace.